What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel, Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Coppel, and I'm here for the news. And yesterday, 4 ex-Proud Boy members, including their leader, Enrique, Tarrio, was convicted of sedition. Now, sedition is basically a lesser term for treason, for staging what they called a coup to stop Joe Biden being sworn in. Now, I made a video right here. Capitol riots, was it orchestrated? I say 100% allegedly. But in that video, to me, I proved that it was. But that's just my opinion. Now, let's take a look. Enrique Tarrio is a federal agent. That's a fact. Let's take a look. I'm going to look at about 15-second clip.
That's according to Enrique Tarrio is the leader of the extremist group, the Proud Boys. He also has a, quote, prolific past as an informer for federal and local law enforcement, repeatedly working undercover for investigators after he was arrested in 2012. That's according to a former prosecutor and a transcript of a 2014 federal court proceeding obtained by Reuters.
Now, as you can see, that was obtained by Reuters, a former prosecutor, and the paperwork. He's an FBI informant. Now, I've said that in several videos that in any major group in America, if you pose any threat to the national security of the United States of America, there's going to be federal agents in there. And a lot of times, the federal agents be part of the leadership. Some of the time, the federal agents actually form the group. They actually form the group and control the group. And now some of the people within the group, unbeknownst to them, they're actually the ones they're watching. But let's take a look at this clip of ex-Proud Boy leader Enrique Tarrio, convicted of January 6th sedition plot.
A jury has convicted 4 top members of the far-right group, the Proud Boys, of seditious conspiracy in the violent January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. The men were accused of organizing a failed plot to block Congress from certifying Joe Biden as president. ABC's Faith Abube reports.
High-ranking members of the far-right militia group.
Now, if you look at this clip, this thing was so, to me, allegedly, so orchestrated, it was ridiculous. Behind this is the state capitol. They had 4 or 5 women at this little flimsy gate, and they knew that they were coming. Imagine 5,000 Negroes coming down the street towards the Capitol. I mean, you would have Hell's Army lined up at the gate. There's no way you can get into Nancy Pelosi's office and kick your feet up. There's just no way.
The Proud Boys now staring down potentially decades in federal prison after a jury handed the Justice Department a major victory in its January 6th investigation.
The evidence presented at trial detailed the extent of the violence at the Capitol on January 6th and the central role these defendants played in setting into motion the unlawful events of that day.
Prosecutors using videos, text messages, and social media posts to show members of the right-wing extremist group, quote, saw themselves as Donald Trump's army, thirsting for violence and organizing for action.
Proud Boys, stand back and stand by.
The DOJ proving that after former President Trump lost the 2020 presidential election to Joe Biden, Ethan Nordine, Joseph Biggs, Zachary Rio, and former militia leader Enrique Tarrio.
Now, we know for a fact Enrique Tarrio is a federal agent. I would assume at least one more of these guys are federal agents. No doubt about it. Now you say, well, they convicted him. That's true, but we don't know where they're sending him. He might be a club fed. Who knows what's really going on? Because once these people go away, you never hear from them no more. You don't know where they went. And then they'll pop out of nowhere, or somehow they'll get an appeal. Watch and see. If you think all four of these guys is supposed to do a full sentence, you crazy as hell. And Enrique and Tarrio's already working with the Fed. So this whole thing is probably to catch these other three guys, or two out of the three guys left. So I said I would imagine one more of these guys is a federal agent. I just would bet my bottom dollar on it. Do I know that for a fact? Absolutely not, but it's just my assumption.
Were involved in a failed but violent plot to block the peaceful transfer of power. The jury finding all four guilty of multiple felonies, including seditious conspiracy.
Department of Justice very rarely charges seditious conspiracy. It's a political crime, and I call it treason's cousin.
Another Proud Boys member, Dominique Pizzola, seen here with a mob using a stolen police shield to break a window at the Capitol, acquitted of the rare sedition charge, but found guilty on other felony charges, including obstructing a congressional proceeding and assaulting officers. And these guilty verdicts are the latest in the more than 600 and counting.
And let me ask you a question. If you already working for the federal government as an informant, and you know how they operate, and you know they got all your shit tapped, text messages, phone calls, what are the chances of you trying to stage a quote-unquote coup? These are questions you have to ask yourself. Seriously. There's just no, come on, man. Some of this stuff be so obvious to me, but to other people, they just, they're looking at it on a two-dimensional level. But this is third dimension, man. You got to open your eyes up a little bit wider and see these things for what they are. All these things are staged events. I'm not saying every person in there is in on it, but there are people strategically placed in there to steer these things in the directions they want them to go. I just want to cover that clip and go over that. See these four ex-Proud Boy leaders convicted of January 6th sedition plot. This has been Sports Life and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel. I'm here for the news. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I told your ass almost a year ago, Enrique Tarrio was an informant ride. Peace.